Several other countries have reopened their borders amidst strict protocol. Prime Minister of Saint Lucia, Chastanet, is citing that the region's situation could have been worse. Thus, it is not about when, but the how our borders were reopened. Tourism expert Vincent Vanderpool-Wallace, meanwhile, says the Caribbean remains a treasure trove for North American visitors even during the pandemic. However, it is intra-regional tax-free or low-tax travel Vanderpool is promoting within the region.
The simple fact is that when we add all of the taxes on both ends of that trip, the taxes on the round trip, the Bahamas and the Caribbean and the rest of our region has some of the highest price per mile flown of anybody in the world.
He believes it will stimulate travel and increase occupancy in the region while promoting business and cultural exchange.
But the point I will always make, if you take a look at the induced and indirect taxes that people spend after they get into the country, going back to the Prime Minister's point about satellite accounting, I will wager that those collection of taxes are greater than the tax that we will forego on the front end on the ticket side. So I think one of the great ways of stimulating it has always been for us to begin to take a look at the taxes on tickets within the region.
Prime Minister Chastanet agrees and is calling for deeper radical changes, noting the hundreds of thousands within the OECS, notwithstanding the wider Caribbean.
So how is it that the Bahamas has, and Vincent, please correct me if I'm wrong, the last time you told me this, there was around 25 airlines, Bahamian airlines, traveling within the Bahamas, and that there was 8 charter companies and 5 cargo companies. Relative to what do we have in OECS Barbados? We have 1 airline and 2 charter companies and now 1 helicopter company. That's it. How is that possible? And it's possible because we have an overly regulated sector, and one in which it is being manipulated to protect one airline.
He says the air travel market should be allowed to take care of itself.
Why do I have to go to an airport 2 hours beforehand to go to Barbados? Or a 15-minute flight to Martinique? How is it that the airfare to go to Martinique from Saint Lucia, which is 15 miles, is the same price as me going to Miami? And it's because market forces are not being able to take place. We're not allowing freedom of competition. We're not allowing airlines to bring in the kinds of planes that they want, because anybody who brings in planes that are going to be too competitive against Liat, they've been stopped. I can say that.
The St. Lucian Prime Minister says we must treat traveling within CARICOM as traveling in domestic space. He adds that the main factor to Caribbean countries having to implement so many security measures is the commingling of domestic and international flights. A smaller terminal, he believes, for domestic flights will be key to having our own protocol. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.